Now, let's move on to this particular issue because as Kennedy, Japan, and Baumia are fighting, and then we say I can't impair it. So we say I find X. It's not we say men are more experience. I sacrifice for the party. Now we saw about Beka. You can't have a mentality say Uba Ben Mabe running to IMF only leader and you to more pass. I read a certain comments on social media say be we sa MPP for flag bearership race na party no I the egu come Tom ho sa. Regardless Napo happen to be at the center of all of this. Napo is very close to Kennedy Japan. Napo is also very close to Baumia because not in the running mate. Minoka say no Napo edin Simbia Babe Tuja say Harvard University, almost share the whole of Ghana and almost in Napo. We need you to come and lecture us about economic guidance, democracy, niema. Or in some way, Tuja, when he was having a conversation with 1957 News. And you see that Napo, I don't know what is really going on, but Napo is gradually building his career, which means Niema Nkoye with Baumia. He, as a person, can emerge. So, okay, se Baumia wini, and I say Baumia intima nkwa. And yet, nekra in the next 8 or so years, no, I can seek the office as a president. Now, if I share the whole interview, Napo Edituja, because definitely there is a lot of reactions to it. The people say, "Oh, Napo, you don't deserve it." And then your vice president, Ghana, not Harvard, I'm Fred, Madam Jane Opoku Ajiman, who is also a professor. Well, it is not us to judge, and it is not in our interest to judge. What we can say and what we can do is say, okay, and share exactly what is really going on. So that is exactly what is going on now. And in some few seconds, we're going to share this particular video because this video abano ebimu in as much as some people are actually rejoicing. Say this is definitely one of the big moves for a year. Napo ebimu so air patch say NDC4 needs to be very careful because Charlie, this invitation and I was NDC for them almost mutimi Scoby. Yanko share this particular video involved. Because in 7 days, you can't be brave.
I was in the office yesterday. You never mentioned to me you're going to jet out. Am I not your friend anymore?
Friends don't mean tell everything. So yes, you're in my office on another issue. And I'm going out for some time to America to do some work. And you happen to bump into me. So.
Nana, today I'm claiming my position very well. I'm your friend. I deserve to know where you're headed. I know you're going to America, but I mean, what's happening in America?
I'm going to Harvard. I've been invited to be on the faculty of the Harvard Ministerial Leadership Program. I was a participant in 2017, and in 2020, because of the work that we did with them, I got nominated and awarded the Minister of the Year 2020. Because of COVID events, I couldn't go and receive it. During my time I was in energy, they invited me to attend these ministerial conclaves that they do. But now, out of office, and Harvard having agreed to use our transformational educational program as a case study, they felt it prudent, they felt it correct to invite me as the chief architect to go and discuss what we did in education and how we were able to achieve what we did between 2017 and 2021 with a huge reference point of the free senior high school. So yes, Ghana put its best foot forward. The world has recognized it. We've received a lot of awards and accolades around the world. It's a program that has transformed education in this country. And we are going to sell it. We're going to let many more people get to know how we went about it.
Now, this is huge. As someone who played a major role in the implementation of the free SHS, all the challenges that came, having Harvard invite you for such an engagement, how does that make you feel?
It shows that when you apply yourself diligently and you worked with impact as your results, Others will recognize. Others will recognize. It might not come immediately, but I can say that with the Free Senior High School, the awards and the accolades and the recognitions came very, very pretty quickly. Like I said, the results of the quality of the Free Senior High Schools was evident as far back as 2019, 2020, the first and second cohorts. And subsequently, the results have been outstanding. No wonder. During the program, we got the Graduate School of Education, Harvard, to come and review the whole program. So they wrote a whole piece on it, a report on it that we have copies to. So they have been following us keenly. And they've been inviting me, even when I was in energy, they were inviting me to ministerial conclaves in Ethiopia, in Kenya, and things like that. So the work, it showed by itself that Ghanaians have accepted it. It has transformed education in Ghana, and people are happy, people are studying, people are trying to implement. So we have another chance to let the bigger audience also get to know the nitty-gritty of how we got it done.
Are there any African countries also involved in this?
Yes, a lot of African countries. They invite a lot, especially new ministers in the human capital area, meaning education and health, and sometimes energy. And even they have another forum for finance ministers. It's not only Africa. From the developing world in general, you have ministers coming from Central America, Southern America, Latin America, sometimes from Malaysia, Philippines, and things like that.
How long is this going to take?
I think I'll be there for a week during the active program because I have to be part of the discussions for the whole program. So the program will about a week, but I'll get there early and leave there after some time.
So I'm curious. Now that you are not in government, did they reach out to the government of Ghana to say, okay, your former education minister is being needed to come and do this? Are they be reaching out to also ask if the current education minister, how the challenges they are facing or whatever is happening? I just want to find out if they've reached out to the current government as well.
I'm sure when bad news happens in education at my time, I get called to national security and Yoko to come and answer. So when good news happens, I'm not sure anybody else is fit to answer it.
No, that's a coded answer. Anyway, my final question: how far with your engagement to the Yoko with regards to the invitation you were getting? I mean, you mentioned that to me some months ago. Have you concluded with them?
I do know that I've not been invited since my last invite. But other agencies have also called and I've been there. So I don't know what is around the corner. But we are ready.
Thank you very much. All the best in Harvard.
Thank you.